What if the most important voices in the world were the ones you never heard? Gayatri Spivak's Can the Subaltern Speak? Challenges us with a hard truth: marginalized voices are often drowned out by the powerful. But in our world of instant communication and global movements, has anything really changed? Are we truly listening to the subaltern today? Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Chasing Sunsets 49. I post 1 long and 2 short videos every week exploring philosophy in ways that challenge the way we think. Do we ever hear the real voices of the marginalized, without experts or the media filtering them? Too often, their stories are told for them, repackaged for mass consumption, stripped of complexity and power. This silencing, Spivak argues, is a form of violence, a perpetuation of the very systems of oppression we claim to oppose. Spivak's work isn't just about identifying a problem, it's a call to action. Spivak shows us that power isn't just force, it's who controls knowledge and narratives. This is especially relevant in the age of social media activism. Social media can amplify marginalized voices but also trap us in echo chambers. To truly hear the subaltern, we must move beyond simply amplifying their voices online. We need to engage with their experiences on their terms, understanding the historical and cultural contexts that shape their realities. This means challenging our own assumptions, confronting privileges, and being willing to listen without imposing our own interpretations. Power, Spivak reminds us, is not just about who gets to speak, but about who gets to define what is considered true and important. Mainstream media shapes what we believe, setting the agenda and influencing policy. Think about the way certain issues are portrayed in the news. Who gets a platform to speak? Whose perspectives are considered credible? Independent media and grassroots organizations challenge these dominant narratives, exposing the biases within them. By seeking out these diverse perspectives, we can deconstruct the power structures that silence marginalized groups. One of Spivak's sharpest critiques is of Western feminism. She argues that too often, it becomes a form of white saviorism, focusing on the experiences of privileged women in the global North, while failing to address the intersectional struggles faced by women in the global South. This is not to say that women in the West don't face real challenges, but their struggles are shaped by colonialism, imperialism, and capitalism, forces that impact women worldwide. True solidarity, Spivak insists, requires a radical decolonization of our minds and our movements. It means listening to and learning from feminists in the global South, who are at the forefront of struggles against poverty, environmental devastation, and state violence. It means recognizing that gender justice is inseparable from economic and racial justice. Spivak's work is a potent reminder that true social change demands action. We must go beyond performative allyship and engage in meaningful solidarity. This means using our platforms, however big or small, to amplify silenced voices. It means supporting organizations and movements led by those most affected by injustice. Think of the young activists around the world fighting for climate justice, indigenous rights, and LGBTQ+ equality. Their work embodies Spivak's call to action. They are not waiting for permission to speak, they are demanding to be heard. They are challenging us to listen, to learn, and to join them in creating a just world. And that is a call we cannot afford to ignore. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think social media truly gives marginalized voices a platform, or does it just reinforce existing power structures? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you found this video thought-provoking, hit like and share it with someone who'd enjoy this conversation.